What's going on, guys? Garrett here, and we're doing Squadcast episode 39. If you guys have no idea what Squadcast is, it's our weekly Saturday podcast. And today I'm joined with MrBossFTW.
Hello.
And the Saints fan.
What up?
Now, every Saturday we do talk about gaming things, and especially GTA 5 and GTA Online related news. And this Squadcast, we're going to be talking about the Obey and Survive possible update or DLC, which we patch 1.20, the new tunables, the Cops and Crooks, Snow, and more, as well as Target banning in Australia. What? Target banning
Target bans GTA 5.
Target ban GTA 5 in Australia. And SpeakPipe, where you guys submit your questions and we have the answers. Now, with that said, this Squadcast is sponsored by an iPhone app and Android app that can actually help you guys get some money in your pockets and can get you some shark cards in GTA Online. The name of the app is Big Time. You play, you earn some money, and then you win. So it's very, very cool. Actually, you earn tickets.
It's super easy as well.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. And it's similar to different apps that you can just make money through the app. It's like a raffle. And I think this would be a really, really good way for you guys to just play games when you're bored, get some tokens or tickets, and once those tickets are used, you can win some real life money.
Like shark cards.
Like that could be turned into shark cards. So if you guys are interested in that, there's links down in the description. But basically, it's an app that you play games to earn prizes. There's a game for everyone in the easy platform of the app. The more you play your favorite games, the more tickets you earn. As you accumulate tickets, the more tickets you win, the higher chance you have of winning the weekly cash prizes. Now, once you win, all tickets are tabulated and a single winner is drawn at random. So best of luck. Let me know if you guys do download the app down in the comment section, as myself, MrBossFTW, and the Saints fan will be playing it, and hopefully you guys can win some cash as well. Now, with all that said, do you want to jump into the Obey and Survive, Ross?
Yeah, so this was a website that, it came out like Friday night? Is that right?
Something like that.
Yeah, and it was, I believe the website was LosSantosPoliceDepartment.com, and it was a really professionally done website. And when I mean like really professionally done website, it's something that like Rockstar caliber. Like it was that good looking.
It looked legit, man, and that's why a lot of people, or that's why there was like the confusion of like, oh my god, is this actually happening? You know, what's going on?
Because it looks so good. And it was basically like, it said like the Obey and Survive update, and it had like kind of like a police wallpaper, and the Obey and Survive is the slogan of the Los Santos Police Department. And it had the date 12/7/2014, and it was going to be showed off at the PlayStation Experience, which for those of you guys don't know, it's a Sony event taking place right now in Nevada, where like Destiny is showing off like their new DLC, and a bunch of other, Sony and PlayStation titles are just getting together for a good time. Is that pretty accurate?
That's very accurate, and it really made sense, because what happened is this DLC is something that we've been waiting for. We were waiting for a Cops and Crooks, we're waiting for a Heist DLC, because everyone knows that the next DLC, according to Rockstar, they announced it, will be Heists. So we're waiting to see whether or not what is coming up in December, if it's even coming in December. Now, this random web page came out of nowhere, and it looked so real, so it threw a lot of people off. But at the same rate, it is sort of credible in the way it was, I guess, marketed, where that something is being announced on the 7th. Now, normally Rockstar does not go ahead and announce things early like that. They don't announce DLCs.
Well, and even if they did, they wouldn't make a website about it. That's
the dead giveaway right there.
Yeah.
unless they knew it was a really big DLC like Heists.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, I mean, Heist DLC is something that everyone has been waiting for.
Well, and then they also had the, and I think we'll talk about this here in a second, but they had some leaked code, or not leaked coding, but they found some code in the new tunables file for GTA Online, and some of it talked about heists as well as Cops and Crooks. So, like, everything it fits so perfectly with this website, and that's what,
Or the person who made it knew what was up. Like, they knew that, like, Cops and Crooks rumors had been swirling around.
Exactly. And
yeah. I don't know, man. It just seemed...
It's such a cool DLC theme.
It is. It's a very cool... and it fits the Cops and Crooks. It fits it perfect. Because if you guys did not know, the whole premise behind that whole slogan of protect and serve... Obey and survive.
Protect and serve is the real one.
The Obey and Survive is actually the Los Santos PD's slogan.
It sounds like a cool update, too. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
It really does. And the thing that really threw me off, that really made me think it was real, is the fact that it is being revealed at the PlayStation Experience this weekend. It's an actual event that PlayStation is hosting, and I can't imagine it being revealed there, similar to what they did for the next gen.
It was at
Where
E3, right?
Yeah, it was
Sony's
at E3.
presser.
So it makes sense that would you guys consider the Heist DLC or Cops and Crooks or maybe even the Obey and Survive update being as big as the next gen release?
It's just confusing because
think
Rockstar.
it would be, yeah.
It's confusing because Rockstar said that the first update, big update, was going to be Heist, but wouldn't you want Heist to like stand alone or at least be the main element? You would think Cops and Crooks would be like, that's a huge DLC to take in if Heists are going to be along with it.
But maybe,
Well, that's
I
the
don't know.
thing.
Remember way back in the day, there was some coding about how Heists might be the Cops and Crooks DLC.
That's
like
true.
how
That's
Heists-
true.
So
I
like,
100% believe that Cops and Crooks and Heist are the same thing. And then that
well,
would
it's going to be in combination. They're not going to be the exact same thing. Like I
No,
think
no,
there's
it
gonna
would be like one package. It would just be like
Well, exactly,
delivered
yeah.
as one. And that's why when I saw the Obey and Survive update, it made sense because that would incorporate the Cops and Crook elements as well as Heist and other things that Rockstar has planned. Maybe we have even drug deal that can take place, gang wars, things of that nature
Listen,
that
let's
a
not
lot of
get
people
too out of hand
Listen,
here.
listen. You never know.
Spaceships
You never
and-
know. Spaceships and aliens and zombies all in one, and they're having sex. It's just gonna be crazy. So
Yeah.
overall, I think that's what really threw me off was the release date or the reveal on. They didn't say release date; it said reveal on, which was
Exactly.
like, okay, this makes sense because it's at PlayStation. As you guys know, these next gen GTA 5s are PlayStation or Sony backed. This version of GTA 5 is backed by PlayStation or Sony, not Microsoft or Xbox One, in terms of who they decided to go with as their main, I guess, display of GTA 5. But
Yep.
I don't know. I think the Obey and Survive update would have been is something really cool if it does happen. We don't know just yet.
All right, listen. A lot of like we've been talking about it. It'd be a great thing, but the website it has been proved
It is
or
fake.
It's been proven to be fake. Yeah, they had some pictures that weren't even from GTA. The person who actually made it, he actually made a really good fake Halo website back in the day.
Mhm.
So unfortunately, it is a hoax. But still, I mean,
It's
a great idea.
Stay hopeful.
yeah,
You never
it's-
know.
It's a great idea, and I can see something like this coming for sure. But when? I mean, like, because
That's the thing.
That's the only
And
problem.
We don't know
is-
when. I was thinking about this the other day, and I talked about it on my Facebook page, and how I'm feeling a little, I don't think heists are coming this month. The reason for that is because, as you guys know, Rockstar normally only does, one release date per month. And if you look at their track record in the past, especially with GTA Online release, they didn't do DLCs for quite a bit. With GTA 5 coming on PC in January, do you guys think that releasing Heist in December would throw off
That's
the
a
release of
long.
PC?
Well, it's a long time not to do any updates until the 20. First off, they wouldn't do it on the 27th of January. It'd have to be February.
Yeah,
So would
exactly.
they
That's what I'm saying.
really wait till February
Well,
to
why-
release something?
But that's the
Say
same
it
thing we
would-
used to
it
say.
would mess up. You say it would mess up the PC release. Like, why?
It wouldn't mess it up, but it would. People would already have what. I think that if they released Heists after PC, it would be more enticing, or maybe even during the same date. The thing is, I don't think Rockstar could wait till February, but they did just finish waiting a whole year, so
I don't-
anything is possible.
I don't think it would be more enticing because, I think at this point, people who are gonna buy PC are gonna buy PC regardless of whether there's heists or not.
I agree.
Because like their mind's just made up. They obviously want to play it. I mean, 4K. That's a huge draw for people with monster machines that can run it. And there's the whole modding aspect. We're not going to go too much in that because that's obviously we're not going to know much if Rockstar's going to allow it or whatever. But there's that aspect too, which people love that on PC. So if they release it in December, I think yes, it would give us people who are on the Xbox One and PS4 as well as the old consoles, time to play it. And then obviously if it does come with like the Cops and Crooks and the snow, which I guess we'll get to here in a second, and all the Christmas stuff, they're throwing a bunch of stuff. And then if you want, you can move to PC and experience it in, higher resolutions. and
See,
stuff.
I think December is too crowded for a Heist DLC because, like we mentioned, and we'll segue to a little bit later. Last year there was kind of a holiday theme. It wasn't like huge, but we got snow on Christmas. We had the reindeer and Santa masks and like the discounts on stuff in game. But that seems to be something popular. Like people like that. And December's just a crowded month. And honestly, we're running out of time. Like it's December 6th right now. So that's like a fourth of the month gone already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
unless we get a newswire this Tuesday,
Nothing's happening. I'm just telling you that right now.
I don't know. The chances are going down.
Although they announced the holiday, like the snow on Christmas on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
Did they
The thing
really?
is, yeah,
Yeah.
they did. It was like this.
It was like 6 a.m. on Christmas Eve. It was ridiculous.
That's right, actually. That's right.
And that's why I think that, you know, the potential of them releasing something this month is still there, but they would not, and I can't imagine they would not release Heist DLC or the Cops and Crooks, whatever it's gonna be called, on Christmas Eve.
No. Okay,
That would be the biggest bombshell.
So
Yeah.
Sort of segueing into the stuff about snow and the new tunables
Yep,
and
yep,
all
yep,
that information. The reason we're talking about Cops and Crooks Snow Christmas is because a couple days ago, this guy actually found in the coding of GTA Online. This isn't made up. You know, people are always saying, "Oh, you can just make that up." Well, this is actually in the game. You know, you can go search for it if you know how to do it. I don't, but
I believe it was like
there.
Fun MW2 and Nil X
Yeah,
mods on the
guys
Seven
who are
Sins.
super reputable,
Yeah.
and have been doing this for the past year. Anyway, in or one of the lines of code, it says MP Holiday Snow DLC content on off, and it says value false, obviously because there's no snow in the game. And sort of backtracking a little bit, the tunables, the file, if you don't know, Rockstar makes this so it's easy for them to like switch things on or off in the game, like the snow, or like they have like the DLCs that are
Timed, like the Valentine's
timed.
Day.
Exactly. Yeah, it just makes it easier for them. So normally, if we look back at the past year, we've gotten leaked information about a week or so before
About a week
Rockstar-
ago.
I was literally about to say the same thing. I was so tempting.
Oh no, we got that about a week before Rockstar actually announced it or it came out. So if we're sort of like using that and tying it into this, maybe this Tuesday there will be a newswire talking about snow, talking about Cops and Crooks, and there's even a little bit about Heist. There wasn't much or anything, but it was mainly just about the snow being turned off, and as well as the Cops and Crooks bonus DLC content. That was the line of coding. So that's the whole new tunables stuff that we're kind of talking about here.
See, that sounds like a lot. Like, I'm not complaining. Like, that would be great. Like, could you imagine, like, Christmas break, you know, or winter break, whatever holiday or whatever you're off for work or school, getting all that content? Like, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, it would. And like, it's funny how we're like, oh, that's too much. But like, what? I mean, why are we complaining? Honestly, like, why?
No,
are we
I like it. It's just like, that'd be a lot
I
to
don't think
take
we're
in.
not complaining.
You were not complaining, but like, it's just funny how we're like, oh, that's too much. They would never do that. Like, hey, Rockstar can surprise. They've always surprised us. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe not this week, but whatever the next Tuesday is, if that's the release date. I don't think, like you said, Garrett, it's not coming out on the Christmas or the 24th.
If anything,
that,
it would come out like on maybe like the 16th.
yeah, the
Maybe
16th.
like right in the middle of the month, or maybe even 23rd might be pushing it though.
The 16th is the perfect date because that's right when like I think colleges get out and like all them finish the finals and stuff. I think like high schools and stuff. That's about the time they get out of school. Like
But
the
what
16th.
what if they release it on the 9th?
That's why But then we haven't got a newswire. There's no way that they're gonna just release the heist like they are this DLC pack like they are or like they did in the past where they just don't say anything and just release it. Like I don't see that happening.
There's no way
It's possible.
They have to announce this. It's too big. That's
They
why
gotta
I
get
think
the hype.
that's why I saw the reveal. I was like, okay, that makes sense because it's so big. Like this DLC is the biggest, most
Heist,
anticipated
that's
DLC.
the biggest thing when somebody says GTA 5, like the first thing you think heist.
Even though
they're
I mean, I have people that my friends are like, "Oh man, you still play GTA 5? Are Heists out yet?"
You know, there's a website dedicated to how many days heists have not been out.
Yeah, it's funny, but yeah, that's why you would think with this one they'd have to build the hype up, and that's why I don't see it coming out on this Tuesday.
Yeah, with something this big, they've got to they got to build it up. They got to give us some information. Hopefully, you know, it is Rockstar after all. And they do things in their mysterious yet very successful ways. So
That is true. That is very true.
And I think that Rockstar has the potential of doing absolutely anything with their game because, you know, it's sort of like a cult following. You know, Rockstar works in mysterious ways, but at the same rate, everything that they've ever done
Has
been
worked.
Yeah, it's been so good. I mean, most of their games, and that's why they've been critically acclaimed as the best, one of the best companies in the industry, because their Metacritic scores are always so high. You know, they always strive for the best. They never go for like the short-term profit. They're always going long-term. They're always looking at like, you know, hey, you know, the better we make this, the better it is going to be for everything, you know, for our future games, not only just the current moment. I think that's where a lot of games fall short. I don't want to say any companies, but there's been a lot of games that came out this year that were only good for the moment, and then when people started noticing the flaws, they're like, yeah, this game may have sold a lot of copies, but it sucks. Like one of those movies that you go to in the movie theater that you go watch it, everybody watches it, but everybody always ends up believing like that sucked so much. Like,
I'm pretty sure that was the theme of 2014 in terms of video games. And that's like a little off topic.
Yeah.
We could go on a huge rant, but
yeah. But I think overall, I think that if Rockstar does go ahead and does something mixing the holiday DLC plus Cops and Crooks, which also includes Heist DLC, I think it would be an overall great positive vibe from the community. I think everybody that's watching this video would be super accepting. I can't imagine one person be like, "Oh, Heist came out?
this sucks.
This sucks."
And you know what? Here's another thing that I'm just thinking of now. Maybe like, all right, so at this point, if heists aren't like perfect, people are gonna freaking go
Yep.
crazy. And if they do bundle heists with Cops and Crooks and the holiday stuff and the snow especially, even if heists aren't as bad or aren't as good as like we're expecting them to be,
It'd be a
then
fluff.
people stick with the other stuff. So like, the Rockstar's being smart if they are gonna do this, because then they're like trying to divert the problems, you know, and maybe less people will be mad if heists aren't perfect. You know,
Yep.
that could
And
be
that's-
another theory.
And that's the thing, like, if, you know, things don't work out with Heists, there's that extra cushion layer of like, hey, at least you guys got snow, right?
Exactly. And let's-
Hopefully it
you know,
doesn't come to
snow
that.
is huge.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, I don't think it will, but you know, like, it's funny how we're here like doubting. I think that's just
Well,
in
I
human
think that's
nature.
the only thing we can doubt with Rockstar's Heist. It's like
Well-
if they have let their doubters like do one thing, it's Heist.
That is true.
Because I mean, it was promised twice and taken away from us twice.
But then at the same rate, there's been an example back to, you know, there's been a lot of hype about things, and there's been a lot of letdowns in the recent year of 2014. And I've seen a lot of comments saying that the next gen was even a letdown in terms of the online play.
Super letdown.
So,
Well,
I
in
mean,
terms of online, I would say it was they could have. Well, I can't really say like they could do more because I'm not developing the game and I'm not working in the Rockstar office. But it's just like they added so much great stuff to single player. It's like, why couldn't that be passed online?
the thing is, I think in due time, everything will be
Future
added
DLC.
over. Yeah.
They're
And-
looking to the future. Which
That's true.
sucks
And yeah, like I said, we
much.
don't know everything. There is a Rockstar is a business. They are making games to make money, which they've made a lot of. So we can't analyze every decision like, oh, they don't want us to have fun. It's like Austin.
just like
yeah.
Destiny, man. Destiny, like their 10-year plan or whatever, they're slowly, gradually releasing DLCs, and they've lost a lot of players that originally played at the release of.
Well,
Destiny.
Rockstar
I
said
don't
the same
play.
thing about GTA Online. They said that GTA Online was going to be a.
It wasn't a 10-year, but it was
It was like 4 or 5 or
It's
6.
their long-term game. It's their
Exactly.
long-term thing while they're developing other games. I know that everyone knows that they're making Red Dead 2.
There's going to be
They're making-
GTA 6
They're
eventually.
making another game. They're doing some kind of, you know, of course, GTA Cities or San Andreas or something like that. And they're probably even working on remastered versions of GTA 5, San Andreas, and other things like a
Oh,
Masters Edition.
please give us a GTA 4 remaster.
They will. I mean, it's coming.
Vice City.
Oh,
It's
yes.
all coming. That's all coming. It's coming. So it's
You
just
won't
one of
you
those
won't see
things.
me if there's a Vice City or GTA 4. I'll just.
We hardly see you anyway. So
That's true. That's true.
You're right. You're right.
But overall, what do you guys think about the snow DLC and all that stuff?
I mean,
Do
it
you
was
guys-
fun. I mean, it was. For the like 30 minutes I got on and played it because family was over and I was like, you know,
Christmas? You were hanging out with family during Christmas?
yeah, playing in the snow, making snowmen. Yeah,
Oh god, I was living in Miami at that time, and
I mean, it was fun.
made
It,
sand man.
it was snow.
Yeah, we had some. You know, we ate.
Dude, there's been so much snow in Washington, by the way. I've never seen snow. This is my first time ever living in a state that snows.
Dude, I love
been
snow.
It's like cars are driving with snow on them. My roommates are saying it's nothing, but it's like a solid like 1 inch, and it's so cool. Like it's
Dude,
so much.
did you see Buffalo?
Yeah, like
I've only seen snow 4 times in my life. Let us know in the comment section how many times you've seen snow in your life.
Yeah, I like snow. Though, and our keyword can be snow.
No, great keyword.
No,
Good
there's
job,
snow.
Garrett.
Yeah.
Our keyword is gonna be snow. So leave the keyword snow down in the comment section. But let's jump right into the banning of GTA 5 in Australia.
Which you
So
caused.
if you guys do not know, Garrett, he is the actual
Garrett got
reason
yeah.
that if you're in Australia and you can't get you can't get
Blame
GTA
Garrett.
Target, blame Garrett because
Hey.
his video it set off people.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know the background story to this, basically there was a petition or a change.org, I guess petition that went up, and it got I think like 40,000 signatures. And in that petition, it talks about how GTA 5 is a game that targets women, treats them unfairly.
Which, may I say, is complete bullshit.
And it's just a bunch of BS. And in this petition, they used my freaking video of me having sex with a prostitute. And then after I'm done, of course, in normal GTA nature, getting
Killing
my
her.
money back. Yeah.
Exactly.
But I guess I went a little overboard because I run her over, then I shoot her, then I throw a grenade on her, she lights on fire, and then I shoot her some more. So I was just making sure she was really dead and I got my money back. And these feminists went crazy on me. They're like, oh my God, look how he treats women. He's teaching his fans how to kill women and do all
Rape and women beater simulator.
all these crazy things. And I'm here like, what the hell? So I made a video personally talking about how I'm an equalist. You know, I kill men, I kill women, I kill animals.
The
I kill-
perfect
everything.
response to that is the guy, why you have to be mad? It's only
It's only game. Exactly. These freaking girls, or these feminists, I shouldn't say girls, because what feminist means is someone that wants equality for both genders, where men and women are equal. That is what a feminist's goal is. But for some reason, over the time, you know, feminists have become into more of a, why do you attack women? Like, why they think that it's like a way of women crying out, you know, like, why am I being targeted? Blah, blah, blah. That's what I see it as. And in this case, it's ridiculous. I mean, this lady that wrote this petition and got so many signatures, I don't even know how. They must be all mindless sheep. But, like, just the wording in it is just like they had never played GTA 5 in their life. They saw my video and they were outraged.
Right.
As if, like, I'm over here.
How'd they find your video?
Out of all videos, it had to be mine. Like, there's so many GTA 5 videos. It could have been so many other videos, and it was mine. Like me, and they had to watch the whole thing. Like, the lady must have been like watching me getting blowjobs, getting ridden by this prostitute, and then be like, "Oh wow, okay, wow."
Yeah, she was okay with that. She was okay with that.
Well, maybe. But ever since that video got on that petition, I've been getting so much hate on that video and in my message box in regards to how I am unfairly treating women. I'm a woman beater, that I should be treating women equally, that I shouldn't have been killing women. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? I kill everybody.
I said this in my video, that GTA became the scapegoat for a worldwide issue. Like, there are so many other outlets where women beating and violence and domestic violence is an actual reality. Like in the NFL, where you have multi-million-dollar athletes actually beating their wives and children. It's like GTA, they're pointing the finger at GTA 5. And it happened like, you know, whenever,
Call of Duty.
yeah, and you know, whenever someone like shoots up a school, I say that super casually, it's a terrible thing, but like whenever you have those situations, everyone's like, oh, you know, he's playing Call of Duty, he's playing GTA. That's clearly where he learned to do these things. It's a similar situation like that. Video games are the scapegoat.
Yeah, and well, in every case, someone needs a finger, needs someone to get the finger pointed at them. So like, this is an scapegoat method, and that's exactly what GTA 5 is to a lot of things. It's like something happens, something goes wrong, whether or not the race is involved, whether he's white, black, Asian, whatever the case may be. They're like, oh, the reason why he did it is because he played Call of Duty. Or the reason why he did it is because he played GTA 5, and it sucks. And then for Australia to actively be like, okay, 40,000 people went ahead and said they wanted this removed from the stores, let's do it. That is so dumb.
That's ridiculous.
That is so stupid. And like the whole response of Target saying like, oh yeah, we understand why, and you know, we want to, because Target is a very family friendly.
Well, they initially declined it.
The whole problem that I have with all this bull yet is because the games are rated M. Like,
I know.
Obviously a lot of you guys, if you like, look, we played Vice City when we were like 11, but like, it's freaking rated M for a reason. Like, you can't. I don't. It's just it blows my mind how messed up the world is. But
If anything, what's really funny about it, it's probably brought more attention to GTA 5.
Well, at the same rate, I know for a fact. I'm not even sure I'm supposed to say this, but I know for a fact Rockstar is not happy.
Oh, they're probably pissed about it.
It's BS. Like you're getting called out for something that's not even close to your fault. Like
It's very
it's
very
just a
lame.
whole messed up situation.
But overall, I think Target made a huge mistake in Australia.
Overall, blame
and
Garrett.
Kmart as well as followed their footsteps.
Well,
Well, you can still buy it in Australia, from what I've heard. Like,
Is it
it's only
1992? Like,
what? Is
what-
it, IB Games, whatever.
Yeah,
over there
EB
and
Games,
stuff,
EB
but-
Games, and you can still buy it on Amazon, I think. So that's not a
Yeah.
big deal. But I'm just saying, like, for a company to actively remove a game because they thought it was too violent is very very silly in my opinion. But hey, everybody they can do whatever they want. So
If
you know,
I-
saw
if I
some
lived
of
in
the-
Australia-
they were trying to make a freaking petition to get male prostitutes in GTA.
oh, that would be interesting.
if I lived in Australia, I would go to Target and ask for GTA. Like, even though I already own it, I'd be like, can I get that Grand Theft Auto 5 game? I heard it in the news lately, and I really like it. This sounds really appealing to
Like,
me.
trying to sell it back.
Freaking Cody should go and be like, hey, I'm here to pick up GTA 5. I heard you guys are having a sale.
Yeah, I heard your great reviews about it.
That would be good if he had like a GoPro or some kind of hidden camera.
What,
and he
what
did
did
that.
they
That'd be
do
so
with
funny.
them? They had
Yeah.
probably so many copies. Do they just like?
They probably
They,
sell them off to another company.
they had to pay for them, so it's their loss.
Well, they
Guys,
already
if you're
own
in
them.
Australia, let us know. Go to a Target and
And
ask
ask.
them for GTA and see
Yeah,
what happens.
and vlog it so we can see it.
Yep, and
Let us-
upload it to
yeah.
YouTube and tweet it at us.
Yep, there you go. Done. Got that.
Done.
So let's go ahead and transition that right from the Target and all the other stuff to the Speak Pipe, where you guys, the viewers, submit questions and we have the answers, hopefully, to your questions.
Hopefully.
Yeah, they can be whatever you want. So go ahead, Austin. Roll the
All right.
clips.
So the first one we have is from Cole here.
All right, Cole.
What's up? I'm curious about something. I think that Rockstar will sort of tone down the DLC they put out due to limitations on the previous generation of consoles. Or do you think that they'll give the current generation of consoles, current gen quality and leave the previous generation in the dust? Or do you think that they'll both get about the same level? Let me know what you think. Thanks for answering and keep up what you're doing.
Thanks, Cole, so much for the question. Ross, you want to go first?
I think we've already seen that with the exclusive content that was given to returning players. Like, you'd think that could easily have been added, like the Duke
Oh,
of
yeah.
Death, the Dodo Seaplane, but
Even little things like passive mode.
yeah, passive mode changes. Like, I think
Passive mode change is huge, by the way. That's,
it is. That's one of the best things they've ever done. But I think we're already seeing it.
Yeah, I
Like-
think it's gonna be a slow sort of like rollout, so it's not like
it's gonna be a slow goodbye.
Autobots rollout.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had to say that, but
They'll release DLC, and maybe the Heist DLC might be the last DLC for last gen.
I don't know.
Ooh, that'd
think
be
they're gonna,
intense.
like, it's gonna be like
You never know. That's
you
a
get some
possibility.
stuff, I don't know.
You
That
know
would
could
be
a possibility
intense.
because it's once they release PC, they're not going to be creating DLC for 3 freaking systems or 3
it'd be 6,
3
5.
generations plus
Well, they'll just tone it down, maybe.
at the same rate. GTA 5 is just going to keep moving up. I mean, it's going to keep going, and I think next generation eventually, or last generation, might be left behind because of performance issues with last gen consoles and space requirements and all that stuff. We don't know though. Maybe Rockstar will update.
performance issue with consoles at this rate. Freaking the old consoles work better than the new ones. but-
I don't want to talk about it.
Exactly.
yeah.
Moving on to the next question, though, we have Bav.
Bab, let's do this.
Bav.
Hey Squad, what's up? I was wondering, what are your thoughts on the Obey and Survive DLC?
Okay.
I love you, Garrett. Goodbye.
Oh,
The what?
Kind of already answered that at the beginning, but thank you for the question. And then
Thanks,
finally, the last.
thanks for the love.
Yep. Thank you. And finally, the last question we have here is from Molly.
Hello, my name is Molly, and I was wondering if you guys would answer my question, which is, what new interactive menus, actions, or whatever that's called, should be added to the next gen GTA? Something crazy. Garrett, call me.
What did she say at the end?
I want you to call her. So Molly, shout
what-
out to you.
Shout out to
just-
Molly.
Just tweet Garrett your number, and
That's a bad
What have
idea.
we become? The freaking squad pimp over here. First of them guys that he loves me. Was his name Cole? I think it was, and then
Bav.
Molly. Bav. It was Bav. God. All right. Well,
all the love for Garrett today.
a new interactive menu. She asked. What should be added?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys handle that one.
I don't know. I'm still like blown away that she told me to call her. Or he. I don't know.
Molly,
don't-
she.
Yeah, dude. Trust me. This is the internet. It
Yeah,
could've been the
dude.
All right. A new interactive menu. Something that you can add would be. I have no idea.
I'm honestly stunned.
I can't even think. My brain just got. It just. I'm.
All
blown
right,
away.
that's been Squadcast episode
so
39. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah,
We do
thank you
this
guys so
every
much.
Saturday.
Every freaking Saturday. And make sure you guys check out all our channels down below, our social medias, and make sure you guys do check out the app big time. Show that
If you live in
support.
Australia, make sure you go to Target and ask for the deluxe edition of GTA 5.
Special edition.
Ask for the women-friendly edition.
Yep. And then make sure you comment the word snow and let us know how many times you've seen snow in your life in the
Yep.
comment section.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with our daily uploads. Later, guys.
See ya.